The most popular self-improvement advice is ruining your life, and I want to help you save yourself from it. It was this very advice that stagnated my own progress for years, and then I started coaching other people, coaching other clients improve their lives, and I shared this very advice with them. When I finally understood what was really going on, when I finally understood this concept, I reached out to every one of the 17 clients I had had so far, and I messaged them and I said, let me set you up for an extra call at no charge, because I find it my responsibility to correct this advice that I'd shared with you earlier. And what I shared with them is exactly what I want to share with you today. So let's get straight into it. Take it easy. One step at a time, one day at a time. Don't trouble yourself. Don't strain yourself too much. How many times have you heard that advice? In fact, how many times have you repeated those very words to yourself? And where has that gotten you? I'm going to take a guess here and say not far. I'm going to make an assumption that you're not where you want to be. You've not made the kind of progress that you want to make. And I am here to tell you that it's because of this advice that you've been taking. Let me share with you the story of how I started to come to this realization. And this is about 8 months ago. I was having my intro call with this client. The purpose of intro calls is for the client to tell me what problems they're facing, what's going on in their life, what they're looking to improve, and then me sharing with them, the strategy that I would use and how we would go about making these changes, making these improvements. So on the intro call, within 10 minutes of our call, I'm able to clearly tell that this person needs help with their mental health. He needs help with his mental health. That is what he's basically coming to me for. And so after he was done sharing with me the problems that he's facing and how they're troubling him, how they're causing him issues, I asked him, well, what's your take on meditation? What are your thoughts on meditation? It was his response that baffled me. It was his response that got me started on this journey toward having this realization. He shares with me, he says, I tried it for a year and it did nothing for me. I'm not into meditation anymore. Tell me, what else do you have? I'll be honest, I was perplexed. I was stumped, because honestly, meditation is one of the most powerful mental health tools that I know of, that I think exist. So for somebody to come to me and tell me that he tried it for a year consistently and didn't see any progress from it, and he's like, okay, what else do you got? I was like, bro, that is what I got. That is the most powerful thing that I have. And so I was still very confused. I tried to probe a little deeper. I asked him, okay, what is your understanding of meditation? How do you meditate? And again, his response surprises me, because his understanding of meditation was spot on. Things that he shared with me, some of them, I had to think a little about to make sense of what he was saying. The level of understanding he had of meditation, I hadn't come across anyone so far with that level of an understanding. And so again, even more perplexed, even more confused with the answer that he gave me, because I'm like, okay, he's tried meditation, he's tried it for a year, he's done it consistently, and he properly understands what it is, and he's still not benefited from it. And so I asked him my next question. His answer to this question is what stabilized me again. I was like, okay, now it makes sense. I asked him, tell me about your meditation routine. But how did you do it for that year that you were doing it for? He tells me, I've been doing my meditation consistently every day for a year for 5 minutes at a time. The second he said that to me, I'm like, you pick up any book on meditation, and the first thing they'll tell you is that you gotta do at least an hour a day to start to be able to see progress. Again, I'm not saying start with an hour a day from day one, but know that is the goal that you're building up toward. It started with this. Over time, I had clients come to me for the gym who were just fed up of exercise, fed up of the gym, saying, man, I hate it. I'm not making any progress. I got myself to go regularly, consistently, but I didn't see any improvements, and so I'm sick of it. I don't want to do it again. I've given up on it. So I saw this for meditation, I saw this for the gym, I saw this for skills, for learning to code, a client who would try to be a YouTuber, a client who tried this, that, everything. And it took me about seeing this about 7, 8, 9, 10 times to realize, oh my God, we are going about it all wrong. The advice we're giving to people is completely in reverse, is completely wrong. There is nothing as motivating as progress. I want you to understand that. I want you to internalize it. I want you to make it your mantra. There is nothing as motivating as progress. And the converse of that holds true as well. There is nothing as demotivating as lack of progress. Nothing will put you off from anything that you're trying to do as much as lack of progress. If you're not making progress, you give up on something faster than anything else, man. Nothing will make you give up on yourself as quick as just seeing yourself not improve. So the advice of one step at a time, take it easy, one day at a time, don't trouble yourself, that is the worst thing that you can be doing for yourself, because you barely try. But see, here's the thing, you keep trying, but you barely try. You keep yourself at it, you're keeping yourself a little uncomfortable because you're like, oh, I'm making myself do this thing that I'm not good at. Right? Let's say you want to get comfortable speaking on camera. Let's say you want to become a YouTuber, you want to get comfortable speaking on camera. If you try it for 5 minutes a day, every day, even a month, even a year down the line, you're not really much farther off. I'll share with you this the example that I'm giving you is my example from last year. I didn't see much progress, I didn't see much growth last year because, dude, I was making like a video. I'll have to look into the stats, into the numbers, but I doubt I made more than 30 videos last year. What the fuck, man? Dude, I'll share with you, I don't know when this video is gonna go up. My goal for March is to do daily videos, is to do a video every single day, at least a video every single day. My goal for March is 30 videos. I did 30 videos in all of last year. That is how you make progress, man. 10x the efforts, 10 times the intention, the attention, the energy, the everything. And the progress keeps you going. Never in my life have I been as motivated to go to the gym as I have been the past 2-3 years. I've been gymming for 7 years at this point, and the past 3 years, it's not even taken effort from my end to get myself to the gym, because every morning I look at myself in the mirror and I feel the pride, I feel the gratitude. I'm like, dude, fuck. Right? I've just woken up in the morning. I've not earned anything to have this six-pack. Why do I have this? And just seeing that progress, seeing the body that I have keeps me motivated, keeps me wanting to go. There's nothing as motivating as progress. When you understand that statement, you'll understand that this is the opposite of the general consensus, the general advice of, oh, just take it one step at a time, man. Because taking it one step at a time, you won't make progress. And when you don't make progress, you start hating doing the thing. You give up. Your faith goes away. You don't believe anymore that you can make the progress, and so you give up. And you really give up. Not that you take a break for a few days. If you're going all out, let's say you're really pushing yourself at the gym and you do it for a month, for 2 months, you might need to take a break for some time. You might need to take some days off, but seeing the progress that you've made will get you back into it. The other option of you just taking it easy, of you not pushing yourself too much ever, you skipping it when you don't feel like it, even when you go midway through your workout, you're not feeling it that much, you let yourself get out of the gym. Even 6 months, even a year down the line, you've not made any progress, man. A year of going to the gym, to you it still feels like effort, right? There isn't that much of a difference between getting yourself to the gym and just 15 minutes, 20 minutes later saying, man, fuck it, and coming back and going to the gym and putting in your best. There isn't that much of a difference. Both ways you still feel like, oh, I got myself to the gym. I put in effort. I tried. I put in the work. And so it's this scenario where you push yourself, where you see the progress, you do not want to stop ever. Because you're like, man, I love the results that I'm getting out of the work that I'm putting in. But the other scenario where you're taking it easy, where you're taking it one step at a time, dude, you don't see progress. And when you don't see progress, you don't want to continue the thing. You give up your faith. You stop believing that going to the gym will get you the body that you want. And that just has you completely turned off from the idea of going to the gym. You start hating the gym. I've spoken to clients who are like, man, I hate going to the gym because I pushed myself. I tried, and I kept myself going for 6 months, for a year, and I still look the same. No motivation, no affirmations will keep you going without progress. And similarly, just as long as you see progress, no matter how difficult it is, no matter how unlikely you would have been to do the thing in the first place, just as long as you're able to see progress. Honestly, this is what I do with my clients, man, that I just push them to the point where they start to see progress. Once they're starting to see progress, once they're starting to see the improvements, I know half my job is done, because now they are going to keep themselves going. The progress is going to keep them going. There is nothing as motivating as progress. Remember that. Make your dreams a reality, one day at a time.